if I told you that there are a small group of elite individuals who have manipulated and twisted your worldview to make you drink alcohol? Well, that might sound like a conspiracy, but it isn't. There are a group of people, and today I'm going to show you exactly what they've been doing to trick you into drinking this highly addictive, dangerous drug for your entire life. So whether you have a drinking problem or if you have a loved one who has a drinking problem, you must watch this video. Because when you see these dark arts and you actually see behind the curtain, kind of like that movie, The Wizard of Oz, where it's all the big show and then all of a sudden it's no longer real. This video is going to be like that curtain. You're going to be able to peek around the lies, the manipulation, the bull that's been happening, and you're going to be able to change your paradigm to see alcohol for what it is, because it is a bunch of BS. But at the same time, it is making people billions and billions of dollars, and that is happening at your expense, but that is happening no longer. So please make sure to watch this video. Now, if you click the link in the description, you can get access to a free video training that shows you how to get control of your drinking in as little as 48 hours. Now, this is a video that I cannot publish online. I can't publish it on YouTube. So if you want to get access to that, you have to click the link in the description. You'll put your name and email address in, and then a new video will start playing that shows you how this new method works without AA, willpower, therapy, medication, rehab, none of that stuff. It's totally different, but I can't publish it on YouTube. So please click the link in the description, put your name and email address in, and then a new video will start. But now, let's get back to the video. Now, I want you to imagine, just for a second, this is going to sound strange, but I want you to imagine that you're a drug dealer, and your goal is to make money by selling drugs. And it is sad to even do this thought experiment. It actually makes me feel a little bit icky inside to even say it. But if your only goal was to disregard life and not worry about that stuff, but your only goal was to make money, when would you want to get somebody hooked on your drug? When they're 50, when they're 60, or when they're 18, 19, 20, 21? You would want to get them as hooked as young as possible. And now if we just kind of go back a little bit and we think about an alcohol company, what is an alcohol company? What is its objective? Is it to get you to drink less and be responsible and only drink 1 or 2 drinks here and there? Or is the goal to maximize profit, to get you to drink more, to get a customer for life? See, I'm an optimist and I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. And I would love it that alcohol companies had good, pure intentions. But when we think about what alcohol is, it is a drug. It's the same as crack. It's the same as all these other drugs that are out there. It causes more damage than all the other drugs. Yet at the same time, we have these big towers with these nice brands. We have these people walking to work in suits. We have these amazing celebrities that are so charismatic and likable, and they've got these stories and they're so cool, and they're out there promoting this drug that is killing millions of people. And what happens to all of us is that when we are born into this world, we're not born into a world that sees alcohol the same way that it sees crack. We don't look at crack and think, yes, that's what grown-ups do. When I'm a grown-up, I can't wait to have my first crack pipe when I'm 18 years of age. We don't see crack that way. But the difference is that when we're born into the world, we live in a world that has an understanding of alcohol, a paradigm that sees alcohol as different. It's different. It's enjoyable. It's something that's not like the other drugs. Well, what happens is as we're growing up and we're becoming teenagers and we're getting older and we're trying to find our place in the world, we've just had 13 years of conditioning. We have had people who have specifically designed alcohol branding to be portrayed as a certain way. We've had people that have placed that product in a movie, not by accident, by choice, where you'll see a nice brand of this cognac, this whiskey, this beer. And as young people, we have seen this thousands, if not tens of thousands of times. We've seen advertisements for XYZ beer. We've seen it on the TV. We've seen it, some celebrity that we've watched online is also there talking about their alcohol brand. So by the time we're 13, 14, 15, we're already starting to think, hang on, this could be all right. I mean, that person does it, my mum does it, my grandma does it, my best friend does it. Oh, and then some guy at school said he got drunk with his older brother. Oh, wait a minute, this could be something. Listen, this is going to sound shocking, but do you think that that is an accident? Do you think that that worldview was you just woke up and thought that was a good idea? Or do you think that there are a small group of elite people who have been designing a paradigm and literally they just ram it down your throat 24/7? No, you don't sign up for any of this. You don't say that when I'm born, I want to be persuaded to drink this drug. You don't sign up for that. But it's done to you again and again and again. And what is the job of this conditioning, of these, advertisements, of the celebrity endorsements? What is the job of all of this stuff? It's to change your worldview, to not see it as a poisonous drug. It's to see it as something that enhances life, that makes your life better. But that's not the only job, because the real job of all the advertisements, all the conditioning, is to get you to take the first drink. That is it. That is literally it. Because once you've taken the first drink, what happens? Well, just fast forward 10 years to somebody that has that first drink and then they're drinking a bottle of wine a night. Do you think that person then needs release to see alcohol as an advertisement anymore? Do you think they even care? Do you think they even think twice? They probably see right past it because something else has happened. They've taken that first drink, the advertisement has done its job, and now the sad thing happens is they get hooked on a drug. It's tragic. It crushes me to even say this. You know, I have a younger brother. He's about to turn 18 and he's already having a few beers here and there and thinking that it's normal. And he knows what I do for work. And listen, I can't change anybody. I can only change people that want to change, like yourself. But the whole job of an alcohol advertisement is to get you to take that first drink. Because guess what happens then? It takes on a life of its own. It's a drug. If I was a drug dealer and I could, have these advertisements for this XYZ drug and give out a few samples of this purity and that purity, guess what? Once they've taken that first hit, it's done. I don't need to do any more marketing. It's now an addictive drug. It's the best product a business could sell ever. But is it really the best? It's best for the owners of the business. Is it the best for you? Is cutting your life expectancy by 8 years really a good thing? Is the $200,000 that you'll probably end up spending in your lifetime a good thing? Is the example that you set to your kids a good thing? Is alcohol really adding anything to anybody's life? And what inspired me to make this video is I actually got on a phone call with somebody the other day. He was interested in hiring me and getting my help in joining the program. And if you want details on that, you can just go to soberclear.com. I have a coaching company that helps people with reframing alcohol and etc. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is he said something that it really upset me. I felt a little bit emotional. He said, Leon, I didn't drink till I was 40 years of age. And I think he was in his mid-50s and, he's been smashing it for 15 years, trying to start. And it got me thinking, how can that happen to somebody? How can they live 40 years of their life without that drug? And then the last 15 years, it's just been chaos. I felt really bad for him. And then I thought about it. I thought, well, hang on. That was the job of all of the advertisements, was to get him to take that first drink at 40. Sure, it would have been better for business if he took it at 18, but it doesn't matter. They still got him for 15 years. Think about it. Think about how much somebody could spend on alcohol. What, a couple of $100 a week? Let's call it $1,000 a month. Let's call it 10 grand a year. They've still made $150,000. Hey, imagine that. A worthless substance that costs pretty much nothing to make, and they can just, probably cost $1 and they sell it for 50. They've made so much money out of that one customer. The marketing's done its job. They've twisted his worldview. And for some reason, I don't know what the reason was. He probably doesn't even know what the reason was. Maybe he just thought, do you know what? Maybe I should try it. Maybe I should have a drink. Screw it. I'm 40. It's not going to do anything to me now. I've managed my life this long without it. Boom. Finished. What a sick world. What a tragic world. But the real reason why I'm making this video is because I want you to see through the lies. I don't want you to fall for these twisted worldviews that other people have got that they're pushing onto you to make money. I want you to see alcohol for what it is. Because what is it? Well, if you remove the lies, the conditioning, the marketing, all the nonsense, what is it at its core? It's a worthless, poisonous substance. It's doing nothing for you. It isn't going to help you. And I know that once you're clear on this, you can see past all that nonsense and put alcohol behind of you and move on with your life. And if you click the video on the screen now, you can learn why so many other people are quitting alcohol. Have a great day.